At exactly 6:10 p.m, Martin Hale turned the key in the ignition and immediately regretted agreeing to give his sister a lift. The car, a dented blue estate with a personality disorder, coughed like it was offended by the idea of movement. In the passenger seat, June was already buckling her seatbelt with unnecessary force. "You know," she said. "Most people would have said no." Martin smiled tightly. "Most people are selfish." "No," June said. "Most people are smart." They pulled away from the curb, heading west. The plan was simple: drive June from the hospital in Brighton to her house outside Oxford. Martin had even said it out loud. "Straight there," he'd said. "No drama." June had nodded. This was their first mistake. For the first 40 minutes, nothing happened. The road unwound ahead of them like a grey ribbon. The sun hung low. "So," June said eventually, in the same tone she used when she was about to ruin something. "How's work?" Martin exhaled through his nose. "Fine." "That's not an answer. It's the only one you're getting." Then the sat-nav recalculated. "Rerouting," the calm voice said. "Traffic ahead." Martin frowned. "That's odd. It says there's an accident." "So?" "So we'll be stuck." She shrugged. "That's life." Martin took the exit. This was their second mistake. The road narrowed, trees crept closer. The sky darkened, as if offended by the change of plans. June watched the scenery. "I like this road." "It's not on the map," Martin said. "All the best things aren't." They drove on. The sat-nav fell silent, then flickered. "Signal lost," it said, apologetically. Martin sighed. They passed a sign, "Welcome to Hawthorne Ridge, Pop 312. Martin slowed. "Have you heard of this place?" The road dipped into the village. One shop, one pub, one church, no people. "Where is everyone?" June asked. As if on cue, the engine made a sound like a throat clearing. "No," Martin said. "No, no, no." The car shuddered. They rolled to a stop outside the pub. The sign swung gently. The turning wheel. Martin rested his forehead on the steering wheel. "Say it," she said. "The car's overheated." Martin got out, popped the hood. Steam hissed upward. From inside the pub came laughter. "We are not going in," Martin said. She stepped out anyway. This was their third mistake. The pub smelled like wood and old stories. A fire crackled. 4 people turned to look at June and Martin. The laughter stopped. A man behind the bar smiled slowly. "You're not from here," he said. "No," June said brightly. "We're lost." "Car trouble," June added. "That'll happen," the man said. "Sit, have a drink." They sat. "What's your name?" "June." "And you?" "Martin." The man nodded. "I'm Ellis." Ellis said, "You two are going the long way home." It wasn't a question. June laughed. "Feels like it." Ellis studied them. "You didn't choose this road." June spoke first. "No." Ellis nodded. "Nobody does." Martin stood. "We're leaving." Ellis's smile didn't change. "Car won't start." Martin froze. "It never does, not here." Time did a strange thing after that. Ellis talked, stories about people who came through Hawthorne Ridge and never left. "Why us?" June asked. Ellis tilted his head. "Why anyone?" He leaned in. "Most people don't get a chance to stop running." "We're not running," Martin said. "Everyone is," Ellis replied. "Now, you decide how long you stay." June looked at Martin, the tension in his shoulders. She thought of the hospital room, the word benign. "You could rest," Ellis said. "No," Martin said. "We're leaving." "Then finish your drinks." There were 2 glasses in front of them now. "Drink," Ellis said. "Then the road opens." June picked hers up. "To bad decisions." She drank. Martin followed. The liquid tasted like smoke and honey. The room seemed to tilt. When Martin opened his eyes, the pub was gone. They were back in the car. The engine purred. The road stretched ahead. The sat-nav blinked. "Continue straight." Martin gripped the wheel. "Did that just—" "Yes," June said. "You knew," Martin said. "I suspected," she replied. "I almost died last week. I wanted to stop. Just once. "You're angry," she said. "I'm terrified," he replied. She nodded. "Me too." They drove on. Finally, her village appeared. Martin pulled up. "Well," June said, "that was something." Martin laughed, shaky. "Next time, we take the motorway." She smiled. "Next time, we stop sooner." "Martin? You don't have to keep running." She closed the door. Martin sat there for a long moment. He took the long way home, and this time, it was on purpose.